Well, Elon Musk is back at it again. You've got a lot to uncover in this one in terms of what stocks could be benefiting from what Elon Musk is up to, how you might be able to actually invest with Elon Musk, and what the hell is Elon doing again? Because on one side, you've got especially the Democrat side, and remember, my goal is to be neutral here, provide both sides. On one side, you got the Democrats going, hey man, you signed and helped lead a letter saying, no, we need to pause AI development for 6 months. Keep in mind, when I heard about that letter, I made a video and I tweeted that is just literally stupid because all it's going to do is create a prisoner's dilemma, and the people who choose not to pause will end up winning. The people who pause lose. It's very simple. That's humanity. Well, it turns out that Elon Musk, around the same time as he was signing the letter, created a company called X.AI. And he is apparently trying to start an AI startup specifically focused on AI that is separate from the AI you have over at Tesla. And so Democrats are like, there he is, being a hypocrite again. And Republicans, or people who lean more right, or maybe you're more in favor of Elon Musk, you're like, dude, no, like, this is a hedge. Like, he could sign the letter, and then if everybody agrees, he could also agree. But if he doesn't agree, or like if everybody else doesn't agree, then at least he's hedged and can actually get into the race. And, that one sounds pretty logical, but I guess it depends. Do you like Elon? You believe the logical one. You don't like Elon? You say the other one. Just like, for example, there was another little hit piece from MSNBC, and you basically had one of the anchors suggesting, hey, Elon Musk could basically control political outcomes by turning the dial on what kind of media coverage we get. We could get less Democrat coverage. And Elon Musk, I thought it was brilliant, replied to it. And this is not me trying to shill Elon. It was just a fair reply. He replied to that tweet and said, that's exactly what the prior administration did to Republicans. Now, he's right about that. Now, do we know that with certainty those kind of shenanigans won't happen in the future? No, of course not. There's no way to know that with certainty. If you like Elon, you think it's all going to be free, transparent, and clear, and free of that sort of dial tuning. And if you're a Democrat, you think it's definitely gonna. That's just the way it is. You like Elon or you don't, right? But what is this new company that now he's talking about? What is this X.AI? What could this possibly be? Well, what it is Elon's potential AI division as part of his Everything app. Remember that Elon Musk actually just changed the name of Twitter. The corporation is now going to be called X Corp. That is what Twitter is now called, X Corp. And the parent company is called X Holdings. And as part of X Holdings, now Elon Musk has filed for X.AI. And it appears, based on interviews that the Financial Times has conducted, that Elon Musk is looking to raise money to sell up to about 100,000 shares, I believe it was, or was it 100? It doesn't really matter. Somewhere around a certain number of shares they want to sell to investors to help Elon fund his AI startup. Now, they are privately going to larger whales like SpaceX and Tesla investors, and Elon Musk is starting this company separately from Tesla, which is leaving a lot of Tesla bulls wanting to rip their hair out, suggesting, what the hell? You said Tesla was the AI company. Now you're creating a separate AI company. When is Tesla going to get its CEO back? Tesla now has to deal with Elon playing with Twitter and dealing with XAI. What's going on? And I've been getting a lot of messages on this, and while I think the concerns are valid, I don't think that Elon starting a separate AI company is actually net negative to Tesla. Yes, Elon's going to be more distracted, but let me put it this way. I honestly think that in some extent, and I'm not trying to compare myself to Elon, but I think to some extent Elon is very much going to be distracted and interested in new things all the time anyway, whether it's XAI or something else. It's going to be something. I find I do that as well. Like, I'm really gung-ho. I could get a lot done for my YouTube channel, for my real estate startup, and then I want to go do something else. And then I go back, and that keeps me excited about regularly working on the different projects. So I personally do not think the lack of Elon necessarily being in the factory every day is a net negative to Tesla. I don't believe that. In some cases, I think insiders might actually say it's a net positive, like, let the company operate, damn it. Get the boss away from over our shoulders. Now, there are some arguments that people are making that, but wait a minute, AI was supposed to be part of Tesla. No. Full self-driving was supposed to be part of Tesla. The Dojo supercomputer is part of Tesla. And the Dojo supercomputer is still part of Tesla. Now, some people say, but Dojo was supposed to be the AI basis for all these other AI projects that could happen. True. And it still can be. In fact, it is entirely possible because Tesla created the Dojo supercomputer. It could potentially lease its superpower technology or sell, some of its assets. I would hope some kind of lease, so that way there's some kind of residual revenue for Tesla. There is a way to basically monetize the research and R&D that has been done at Tesla for the benefit of XAI, which then also benefits Tesla, without distracting Tesla engineers from what we should really be focused on, which is full self-driving. So let Tesla be what it is. What's going to be the best and biggest car company in the world, with the best margins in the world, the best factories in the world, the robotics, the Optimus robot, and the Dojo supercomputer. Let that operate the way it is, and let Elon play his artificial intelligence game. Now, if you think back to 1 year ago, maybe about May, one of the things that I regularly talked about is Elon's purchasing of Twitter actually and potentially allows him to create a verbal neural net, like a language-based neural net. It's going to be a little pisser and a jerk and really cynical, because if you base any neural net off Twitter, it's going to be an asshole. But one of the things we talked about is, this is interesting. If he buys Twitter, he could maybe create some kind of verbal artificial intelligence, which you could then use in the Optimus. So you could actually go both ways, right? You could say, yeah, maybe the AI company starts leasing compute power from Dojo, and some of the research from Dojo, but then vice versa, that could go back into Optimus. So I don't really see this as such a negative thing here. I'll tell you what I think is the biggest beneficiary, and then investing with Elon Musk, how that works. So the biggest beneficiary, in my opinion, is actually NVIDIA. Yeah, that's also one of the big holdings that I personally am exposed to. There are a lot of ETFs that have NVIDIA in it. I'm a big fan of it. I think it has a lot of pricing power. Twitter apparently has been buying 10,000 plus NVIDIA GPUs. Not only that, but Elon Musk said in an interview, it seems like it was Twitter Spaces, quote, "It seems like everyone and their dog is buying GPUs at this point. Twitter and Tesla are certainly buying GPUs, and it would be assumed that after this XAI gets started, that there will be a lot of chip buying as well." So I'm a massive fan of not trying to be part of this crazy AI gold rush. I'm a big fan of selling the pickaxes. Look, y'all go kill each other with your AI, whatever, man. I just want to sell you chips. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go down the stack. I'm going to go where the stimulus money is. Because guess where there's no stimulus money? In AI. But guess where there is stimulus money? Chips and energy. What do you need for AI? Chips and energy. NVIDIA, AMD, ASML to manufacture the machines that make the chips, the fabs, your Intel, super undervalued with the potential that Intel might be able to pull off with its fabs that it's creating thanks to stimulus dollars, TSMC, AMD. And yeah, look, I'm talking my book here, but it's because I believe it. Like, I'm not gonna go try to speculate on random AI startups. The barriers to entry are like zero. Dude, anybody can download the API for ChatGPT and boom, you get started with your AI startup. So, anyway, look, my belief is this is not a net negative for Tesla. Relax. Now, when it comes to investing with Elon Musk, the odds are you're not going to. I'm just being blunt about that. If that upsets you, you could get life insurance in as little as 5 minutes. We got a paid promotion up here. You could even get short form to read about business books, so you could learn about how the rich people do it. Short form has super powered book summaries. They're a sponsor here on the channel. Just go to shortform.com/meetkevin, and I negotiated a higher discount at 25%, which is pretty awesome. So check that out. Link down below. Okay, so for investing with Elon Musk, you really basically, you have to, have a lot of money. So you have to be an accredited investor. In some cases, you have to be a qualified investor, and you have to be part of the network. So you probably would have already had to been an early Tesla investor, an early SpaceX investor, or know somebody who is an asset manager that has billions of dollars under management, for example, like a Ross, who has connections with the investing fund round leaders inside Tesla. And the reason they do that is because when you have a private holding and people come to you, you don't have to go through the crap with the SEC, which in fairness is fair game. If you want to solicit to everyone, it's fair that you have to go through the SEC. I'm not trying to bag on the SEC here. So far, I like the SEC. Knock on wood. But anyway, like when I did my house hack Reg D for accredited investors, for me to do that here on YouTube, I had to put a filing together and get that filed with the SEC. For us to do a Reg A, we have to put a filing together and go through the SEC, which we're in the midst of. Everything takes longer than you expect. But that's if you want to advertise to everyone. There's no way in hell Elon, I think, is going to go through that because he can get enough money from his private circles. So there's no ticker symbol. There's nothing to invest in. It's just, here are the ideas that Elon Musk is up to. And if you're interested, then pay attention and subscribe to the channel. So that gives me, or gives you rather, my opinion on what's going on with Elon, what's going on with this new XEI company. Yeah, that's... it's very interesting, AI platform next to, some kind of competitor to ChatGPT. He used to be a co-founder at OpenAI, left due to disagreements over AI safety. Pretty wild. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how things develop. But I'm a big fan of, we have a lot of, did I press the wrong button? I may have pressed the wrong button. Let me press it again. There we go. I'm a big fan of believing that the sum of all the parts, all these AI projects, is greater than the individual pieces alone. In other words, this is not a zero-sum game. This isn't if Elon spends some time on an AI project, Tesla's gonna lose. Don't think that way. There's so much opportunity in this world. You gotta have an abundance mindset and go optimistic on this, all right? Don't sue me, bro. All right.